So it's having the 8+ years of experience. So then apart from this will be my 30th batch. Then I have trained more than 350+ students on this data analytics so far. So data analytics is not just data analytics which we are going to do here. We are going to do with the Python with the data analytics. So data analytics, data analysis, data analyst are all the same. So now just understand here why we are using the Python with data analytics. So when you go for the data analytics, so we will understand what are the technologies that are there in the data analytics. Then after that we will understand why Python is required here. Fine. So let's understand here what are the different technologies that we have. So in the data analytics we have, so first technology is powerbi. Fine. And second technology which we are going to learn about here, Excel and advanced Excel. Fine. The third one we are going to do here the SQL server. You might know SQL in your school colleges. So I think so. SQL you might know. Apart from this, there is the one concept that is called statistics or mathematics. So who are there? Statistics and the mathematics. This is not mathematics where you want to learn and write the formulas, calculate the things. No need to do anything. So apart from this, there will be the Python. So now these many technologies that you are going to learn under this data analytics. Simple. Now you just understand here why we need to learn all these technologies. Let me decode it one by one. So let's understand. This is Power BI. The same as Power BI, we do have the tableau also. This is also one technology, but we are not going to discuss about it. Why? We will understand it. So before that, this is the Power BI, is the primary technology. So why I used to call it as a primary technology, let's understand. Out of all this technology, you are going to complete your project by using Power BI only. So can I call it primary technology? Simple, no? So fine. So which means that can I call it as a developing project here? Simple. So whatever the project that you are going to complete by using some technology, that is called primary technology. Perfect. Then why we need to learn all these other technologies? Let's understand here. Let me decode here. So whatever the technology that you want to learn, whatever the project that you want to do, you must require data. Perfect. Data is must. Without data you can't do anything. So any technology that you want to learn, you must require data. So for that matter, we require the two different technologies. So then why we need two different technologies? Let me make you understand. This Excel, let me open Excel in my files. So for example, this is my Excel. So what Excel contains? It is also contain the data, right? Might be in your school days, you might know about Excel somewhat. School days, you might taught. Otherwise, in your college days, at least you know awareness about the Excel, right? These are all the Excel, this is the data, right? Once you go like this, you will reach out the 16,000 plus columns. 16,000, it is not easy thing, right? Once you go down like this, you will reach out the 10 lakhs plus rows are there. Just imagine 10 lakhs, multiply with the 16,000. It can hold the huge amount of the data, right? Can I call it? So once you go like this, the every sheet, you can add as many sheets as you want like this. Which means that Excel also holding the huge amount of data, right? Wherever you go in the shopping malls, anywhere, they are, entering the anything in the Excel sheet only. Which means that is data, right? So here, can I call it also? Excel is used as a data source, right? Simple. So this data source also holding the huge amount of the data, can I call it? Simple. Perfect. So SQL Server also, you know about that SQL Server also. It is also containing the, we used to call it as a database. Why we used to call it as a database? In this database, every database we must have the so many tables. Perfect. So which means that if the database and too many tables are there, can I also call it as a huge amount of the data? It can hold. Perfect, no? So now just observe, then why we need to learn the two technologies. So if both are functioning the same, both are having the same kind of the data, why need to learn? That is question. Now just observe here, the Excel is there everywhere in your laptops. SQL also you can install in every laptop. But the problem is when you go for the Excel, less security. Fine. So which means it is open source, just like open source, anybody can use it. So when it comes to the SQL server, it is having the more security, right? Perfect. So if any person, even we don't share our password to some other person, our mobile password, so why companies are sharing the data? They look for the more security, right? About the data. So can I use that SQL server? Perfect, no? So because of all companies require the security, data security. So that is why we must to learn SQL server. So apart from this, this Excel is there some place we are going to use it. That somewhere if your awareness about the pro level security or any small amount of the columns or data which is there, so in that cases we are using the Excel as well. So I don't want to lose these opportunities also. If anybody asks a question from the Excel side, you have to be ready with that. If I don't tell this Excel, so that is fine. But I don't want you to lose the opportunity. If any questions coming from the Excel side, you don't want to lose that. You don't want to give up. You must answer for that also, right? So it is not big deal. You can learn it so easily. So, but you must learn about that SQL server because this is having the more security. All MNC companies, small organizations, every company is using the SQL server. Fine. Then apart from this, let's understand here the statistics and mathematics are there. If you are can able to recall it in your school days, median you might know, deviation you might know, so mean you might know, maximum value how to find you might know, minimum value how to minimum value means small value, maximum value means maximum value simple, count how to do the count, count distinct, which means it will give you only the distinct values. So these are all the some of related to stuff of the statistics. So these are all you no need to read separately. So it is the direct option, you just click over there. So you will get answer. You no need to know about the definition also even. So forget about it. So when it comes to the mathematics, very big maths, that is addition, how to do it. Subtractions, how to do it, multiplications, how to do it, divisions, how to do it, and percentage also, this is math stuff. Is this bigger? No. Even if you feel this is bigger, this is free. So this is integrated with your Power BI. So whatever you are going to work on, that Power BI, there we are used to call it as a Power Query editor. Simple. So where it is available? Power BI. So can I call it as it is free? No need to read separately. So it is available in your Power BI. Perfect. So no need to read this separately, but you can put this in your resume to get shortlist. So to give you more, the impression for your resume. Perfect. Apart from this, there is the one technology that is there, Python. Here we used to call it as a PyPowerBI. Perfect. So why Python is required here? So because of whatever the technology that you want to learn nowadays, Python is becoming common. Perfect. Apart from this also, some of the dashboards, we are going to do that one by using AI also. So without we are doing anything, just click on somewhere else, it automatically giving you your project complete. So but based on the requirement, you have to do some modification. Not AI completely do everything, from their end. You too have to participate in it. So for that purpose, we will try to integrate with the AI also. Perfect. So you just understand here, for your technologies, you must, our primary technology, what is called here, the Power BI. So your data related stuff, what technology is that required? Excel and SQL Server, perfect. So these statistics, mathematical stuff, it is free. Where it is available? Power BI only. You don't need to read. So this Python is there, separate technology. If you want to learn it, if you don't want to learn it, that is your choice. But what must important for your project? You must important Power BI and SQL. These two technologies must important. 80% of your questions coming from the Power BI, 20% of your questions of interviews coming from the SQL. Fine. Your project also same. SQL Power BI only you are going to complete. So whatever the additional thing that is there, it is helping you to get shortlisted your resume. And one more thing, you are not going to lose the opportunity. If anybody requirement based on the Power BI plus Python, you don't need to lose the opportunity. Perfect, na? So if anybody asking you requirement based on the only Excel and Power BI, you don't want to lose the opportunity. If any MNC company asking for you to Power BI, Excel, SQL, you don't want to lose the opportunity. This is how you create the opportunities. So this is multi-technologies that you have to understand. Now just observe here. So let me make you understand my Power BI. So let's understand what is Power BI. So before we understand the Power BI, as I told you, any technology, if you want to understand, you must require what? Data. Let me understand first data, then after that we will understand it. So here, so data, I used to call it as a new oil in the world. So why I want to call it as a new oil in the world? Just observe here. So for example, if you have any vehicle, if you want to travel from one place to another place, we must require petrol or diesel or electricity, or in our kitchen, any curry that you want to cook, you must require oil. Without oil, you can't able to cook anything. Simple. The same manner, whatever the technology that you want to work on, you must require data. Data is just like a oil to the every technology. That is how you just have to understand the data. So now my next question is data, where it is coming from? Coming from where? Perfect. Different sources it is coming from. First data is coming from where? That is the first thing. So now understand, if you go for the any online or offline shopping, are we giving any data to them? So our phone number, any discount prices, any mode of the transaction. So they are giving you any, at least your phone number, your details they are taking. Simple. Online, offline shopping, you are providing data. That is also coming from data, right? So apart from that, when you go for the any manufacturing, so if you want to buy any product, any car, vehicle, any product, so they will ask you your address, your EMI details, your insurance details, otherwise your registration of the vehicle or product, they will ask you. So apart from that, so you just understand retail market. When you go for any DMart, any Lulu Mall, any Walmart, they are at least asking you your name. Otherwise, they are asking you mode of transaction. On cash payment you are paying. Otherwise, the card you are using the phone pay. Anything they will ask you the at least a few details. So apart from this, if you understand, if you go for the any Zomato, any Swiggy, any Miso, any Flipkart, any Amazon, even if you are using the any Facebook, Instagram also, they are giving you some analysis. Even your phone also asking you how many hours that you are using your phone entire week. How it is going to take that? So it is going to store somewhere your data. So which means that when you open your mobile, when you are shopping something else, it is asking you the entire thing. The same manner, the data is coming from the different sources. You can understand. So if the data is coming from the different sources, just understand here. If data is 1 month data, we can easily understand. If the data is 1 year, difficult. So not only one city, entire world, you just observe how many people are contributing data every day. Even if you're going pay and something on your phone pay also, it is going to store somewhere. So you will get at the end of the month, statement, right? How they are going to store it? Wherever you are going to pay the payment, it is going to store somewhere. The same thing it is coming, right? The data is 2 years. Can you imagine? The data is 3 years. So how much data will come? huge amount of the data. The data is 10 years plus, you just understand. Become like a lakhs of the records. Can I call it as a millions of the records? Simple. The same thing, if this much of the data I want to convert into the meaningful understanding. So meaningful understanding. Let me show you the Excel one more time. This is 4 years of the data only. For example, if I am the owner of the any company, DMart or Reliance Industry, any Tata product or BMW, any healthcare sector, Dr. Reddy's. So can I go like this one by one? How much sale? What is the product is selling? What is the model? Then what is the order date? Like this? No. No owner, no company chairman, no founder. They are going to check your data one by one. So for that matter, if you have the huge amount of data, you need some, convert into the meaningful understanding. To convert this huge amount of data into the meaningful understanding, we do have two powerful technologies. That is the one is the tableau, another one is the powerbi. So let's say here in our data analytics, as I told you, we are going to learn the powerbi instead of the tableau. So both are functioning the same, both are on the primary technology, both are using for the developing the project. Then why we are preferring for the Power BI? Let me make you understand here. Let's see the difference between them. So Power BI versus Tableau. Simple, right? Let me understand here the differences only. Why we are preferring Power BI instead of this Tableau. So Power BI is coming from the Microsoft. Do you know Microsoft? Everybody know. So my tablet is coming from the Salesforce. Do you know Salesforce technology? Salesforce technology is there, right? Same Salesforce technology company is releasing Tableau. Microsoft company releasing Power BI. Simple. So now observe here, the Power BI started the 2014 and 15 onwards, which means can I call it as a 10 years old kid? It's almost 10 years, right, by now? So go to here so this one, this is started from the 2003 and 4. So can I call it here as a 20 plus years old kid? Perfect. So your Power BI giving you more features, more direct features. So in your Tableau also you can get the same features, but the problem is you need to follow the some steps. If you follow the some steps, so it takes time. Perfect. If it takes time, so no client willing to give you, delay of your project. Perfect, no? So here the Power BI here. So what else? It is freely available, which means that freely you can practice it. Which means that freely you can use it. So here also free available, but only the 14 days trial period. After that you need to pay money. Simple. When it comes to the companies, they are using for the licensed versions. For this licensed versions, it is less cost. Power BI. So this is the licensed cost. It is a bit more. Simple. So now you just observe any technology, any product which we are going to buy, it is coming from the brand. That to latest one to compare with this one. Perfect. And that is having the more features and free also available and license version also less. So can I prefer the Power BI instead of this Tableau? Yes. So if I am the any startup company from the big MNC companies and our product based companies, so what technology that I can prefer? If you are any product company owner, what technology that you can prefer here? Power BI only. You can understand here, nothing bigger. So it is helping you to reduce the burden of your developer, and it is reduce the time to the client also. You can complete your project less time to compare with this one. This is also you can complete, but little delay. Nothing much bigger, but little delay. So that's why everybody is looking for the Power BI now. That is why demand level is becoming very high. So if you are going for only the Power BI, you can't able to get selected. That is why data analytics is integrated with the multiple technologies. If the competition level is very high, you too have to upgrade your resume. Then after that you can get the job so easily. Now let's understand what is Power BI. So I'm writing from here only the Power BI related stuff. Just understand. So here the BA means business intelligence tool. Business intelligence tool. Perfect. So why we used to call it as a business intelligence tool? Let's understand. In our college school days, teachers are giving ranking for us. First rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, and the last person who are sitting at the last bench giving the last rank. Based on what? So based on our exam performance. If you are writing good, you will get the first rank. If you are not writing good, you will get the middle rank or last rank. The same manner, whatever the business turnover. So based on day-to-day business or month-to-month business or quarter-to-quarter business or year-to-year business, based on your business, this Power BI intellectually understanding your business. So that is why can I call it as a business intelligence tool? Simple, perfect. But this is not definition. Then what is the definition? The definition is it is using for the data visualization. Perfect. Let me understand what is the data visualization. Why we used to call it as a data visualization Power BI. So let me open my Power BI. So it's already open somewhere. So this is my Power BI user interface. Just observe here. So this is the Excel sheet which we have data for 4 years of the data. Just observe. This 4 years of the data almost having the 10,000 records, 10,000 rows. So this same data I have connected this Power BI. Don't worry about for now. Just observe only. This is Power BI user interface. So this is the data which we have connected. Whatever it is there in the Excel, we have connected 4 years of the data. Simple. So I'm going here. These are all the columns. So did you observe here the data? Which means this is the data section. Did you observe here the visualization? This is visualization section. So in the visualization, these are all the different charts, different graphs, different tables. So for example, I am clicking somewhere here. So it is coming up here, right? So am I doing anything here? Am I writing any code? No. You just drag and drop wherever you want to place it. Simple. So I am clicking somewhere else here, the something. So like this. So now you tell me which one having the here highest sale value. Let me turn on the label here. Which one having the highest sale? Technology. How many seconds it took? 2 to 3 seconds. How much the data we have? 4 years of the data. 4 years of the data you can easily convert into the meaningful understanding within less time. Is it powerful one? So what is the less one? So least one, office supplies. For example, if I take the same thing, the city wise, you want to find out. So look at here. Bring this to up. The same manner, I am taking for the city wise. How many cities we have? So we have more. So by clicking here somewhere without writing any code, you can convert huge amount of the data into the meaningful understanding. Now look at here. What is the top 5 cities having the more sales? New York City, Los Angeles, Seattle, San Francisco. So once you go scroll up here, go down, you just observe the what is the least sales value also. Abilene, Jupiter. So like this. Which means that within the seconds you can convert that huge amount of data into the meaningful understanding. The same manner I am going to click here. I am going to somewhere click here. Is it giving? Am I writing any code here? No, I am not writing any code here, right? So for example, so without writing any code that you are, taking these different charts. These are all the different charts, tables, graphs, in your school days. So these are all the different one. By using different one, you just observe here. By using this data visualization, Can I call it data visualization in the form of different charts, different sheets? So that is the definition for the Power BI. So Power BI is a data visualization in the form of different charts, different tables, different graphs. Simple. Do we need to by heart it? No. Do we need to note somewhere else? No. Simple thing. So this is how. Here you just observe one thing. So once you complete that, kind of the visualization, that is called as a here the project. Like this only you are going to do. So these kind of the different charts you are going to, place one place only. So then that will become the, that one, what you used to call it as project. Here the project we used to call it as a dashboard. Let me open the someone else. Here the project we used to call it as a dashboard. Or you also call it as a reports. Also you can call it as a pages. This is project name. So here you just observe here the page 1, page 2 like this. So every page seems like a, you can convert it as a one project. Simple. So you can go for the as many pages as you want. That is simple. So it is started. Fine. So after you complete project, what you need to do? You have to save it. So after that you have to manage it, which means that anything want to provide the permissions, any subscriptions, the client, so like that. So after you complete this one, you are going to send this to the clients, right? Now did you observe whatever the project that you want to done here, what is the required main thing? Data. So without data you can't do anything, right? So once you get the data, you are going to connect the data into your Power BI. Then after that you are going for the data visualization in the form of different charts, tables and charts, graphs. Then you complete your project, then you save it and save to the client. This is your entire project of your life cycle. So every day you are going to do it. So what must required here? The data required and your Power BI required. So in the Power BI, let's understand what are the prerequisites. So what you need to, for your laptop to install your Power BI. Let me understand here. The first thing what you need, 1 GB or 2 GB data required in your local C drive. Fine. So to install this one, after you complete your project, you must require to save, right? For saving purpose, do I need some hard disk also? 15 to 20 GB hard disk also required. Perfect. So if you people are very old guys, 32-bit laptops also you can install it. If you are fresher guys, 64-bit laptops also you can install. Which means that any laptop you can install. Why it is the flexibility? Did you observe here as we discussed about that any company that they can use it? Any old companies also, old laptop, old machines also they can install Power BI. So that is why 32-bit also, 64-bit also you can install it. Simple. This much everybody know. So installation and all. Now your real story will begin from here. How much you need to put the effort? How much you need to learn here? So this will give you, can you able to do this technology or not? This is unlock your potential, your knowledge. Can you able to do this technology or not? Simple thing. Let me make you understand here. In the Power BI, we do have the two components. Components means two things. What are the two things? Why it is important? Let's understand. So those are all the two things. My first one is Power BI desktop. This is my first one. This Power BI desktop. My second one is the second component is Power BI service. So this is my second one. These two are the important for us to complete our project. For example, we have the project assigned that the project is 100% we have to complete any project, right? So out of this product, how to you are going to decode it? So out of this 100% project, you are going to complete here the 80% project. So here you are going to complete the 20% remaining. Fine. Two components, you are going to share it the work. Simple. So Power BI desktop means whatever we have discussed here just now. So this is your Power BI. So let me show you the something like this here. So your project, this is very sample one for the student purpose. So just like this is your project, simple thing. Right here, this is just like interactivity. Did you observe the changing everything? That simple thing you might not experience there. Let me show you here. So the moment I click here, it will filter it out all the history related stuff. The moment you click here, it will relate it to stuff. So just like this project, so you can consider it as a project. So where we are doing this one, Power BI desktop. So which we have discussed here, Power BI desktop, 80% of your project. Which means that can I call it as a here the completing your project? Your entire project is going to develop by using here the Power BI desktop only. So if you are doing the project here, complete your project you are doing here, this project, can I call it as a you people or software developers? Simple. So now here the 20% remaining is there. This 20% after you complete your project, you are going to save somewhere. So you are going to manage that, which we have discussed. So you are going to share this to the client. Are you doing any project here? No. So can I call it here this guy as a admin? So after you complete your project, you are going to share to the client. You can't direct share to the client. You have to give that to the admin. Admin only will share to the everything is going to share to the client. Perfect. So this remaining 20% of work is based on the admin. But entire project who is going to done? Power BI desktop. Here only you used to call it as a developer. Now here let me decode it somewhat. So this out of 80%, so 80% of your project. So 70% of your project based on options only. Simple. You no need to write any single line of code. So let me show you how. This is same my Power BI. So I'm clicking somewhere else. This is the data section. These are all the columns. The moment I click on here or something, so I will get the sum of the information. I click here the column. So click here the something. It will visualize like this. You can understand by looking at this, right? Which one having the highest sale value, least sale value like this. Perfect. So the moment I click on somewhere else, it will give you information. Simple, right? Am I writing any code here? I'm not writing any code. So this one run. Wait, let me take one more time. This values. Am I writing any code here? No. Simple, you drag and drop. Just like I'm just using options only. So once you go up here, the home menu, file menu, insert menu, here also options are there, right? So these options also we have to understand where to use, when to use, how to use based on the client requirement. So this we have to understand. Like this, entire your project of here, 70% based on only options. Which means, can I call it as a even school kid also can do it? In your home, even school, our school children also, they are using our mobiles so fast. So can't they able to click over here? Can't they able to click over here? They can also do it. Which means that is it difficult? No. Very easy, deadly easy. So for that matter, there is the one difficulty here that is challenge for you. That remaining 10% you need to write the logics. So we also call it as a formulas. Fine. Here the whatever that you want to do, this formulas under 10%, we are calling it as a DAX. So in the Power BI, once you go here, so these are all the options are available. Here the DAX is there, right? Here you need to write the sum logics. So how many logics that is required to, you have to learn it. So almost only the 15 logics. frequently asking in the interviews, frequently committing for your, coming for your projects, any project, only 15 logic that are, frequently coming up. So can I reduce here the burden rather than learning the all the things? So better to at least 15 logics, learn it. So in one day, if you learn one logic, just like a singing a song, one lyric one day like that. 15 logic takes 15 days on the right. Can't able to learn. Simple. So these 70% options everybody can do it. Everybody, even school kid also can do it. Then what is the challenge for you to get the job? This 15 logics. So here this 15 logics also, once you get selected, you can use the chat GPT. You can get it. Any Gemini you can use it. Anything Copilot also you can use it. Anything, whatever you can get it. This logics. But the problem is, if any interviewer asks you for the face-to-face interview, you can't able to open your chat GPT. For that matter only, that this much 15 logics you have to practice thoroughly very well. So these are all very simple one, nothing bigger, but you have to practice it. Because these are all the options. Apart from this, very small work only that you need to do 15 logics. So this is also very easy. I will explain you how to do it. No worry about it. So now just understand here the 20% also. Remaining work is there. So these 20% also options. You no need to write any logics. Then what here you used to call it as Power BI service. I want to call it as a cloud here. So why it is cloud? But for example, if in our mobile, if you take any photos or videos, so we can see our mobile, so our photos, our videos. If any friend from the different places want to see your pictures, you are going to load in your Insta, otherwise Snap, or any Facebook, or somewhere else any social media, right? The same manner, whatever you complete your project here, client won't be sitting with you. Client will be there in the different places, US, UK, somewhere else. So you want to access your project, how you are going to place it, that Power BI service. So can I call it as a cloud? Simple. So wherever the client is staying there, he can access it, your project. That is why we are using this one. Then apart from this, what is the using here? So whatever the subscriptions in there. So what client has to access it, your dashboard. So any permissions, who can see my dashboard, my data, everything, fine. So these are all some of the admin activities done by your admin guys. Any refreshing work, any data coming up, say any restrictions want to provide. So based on that, admin guy will do. So both are all the different one. You are not alone going to do entire thing. So if you are go for the software developer, you go Power BI developer only. Power BI desktop only, you are getting work alone. Here only you are getting work alone. If you want to go as an admin guy, so this is another position. So only admin activities only this person has to do. But you here the under our training, we will train you both. If you can able to challenge it for this 10% of your work, you will become the software developer. So I can't able to do anything, you can go as an admin. But the problem is when you go admin, career is not that good. Your package is also not that good. So not advisable, not suggested. So if you go the developer, for example, if any company require that 1,000 developers per project, only 50 to 10, 50 to 100 admins only required. So who is having the more demand? Developers. Package is also more because of these people are completing project, right? So who are completing entire project, they are demanding more. So that is why. So always prefer for this. Now let me make you our program here. Every day 1 hour class will be there. So all our options. Before this, just understand here. Here 80% out of 80%, 70% are options. Here 20% options. So which means that total how much? 90% options only. So that logics also you no need to go for the 10%, almost 5% only, which means that 90 to 95% you are going to do only based on the options. So I want to ask you, I want to give you a challenge. If I am coming from the arts background, can't I able to learn it? Sure. If I am coming from the any BSc background, can't able to learn it. Any group from the degree, any group, can't able to learn it. I can. If I am coming from the BTech, any branch, can't able to learn it. I can. If I am from the medical background, simple. Pharmacy background, simple. MBA, MCA, or anything. Even school kid also can learn it. So you can imagine, you can simply learn it. Then problem is here, can we able to get the jobs? Only the BTech students only getting the job, otherwise we also get the job. So there is no such barriers for the companies. People are requiring for the minds, knowledgeable minds. If you are having the good mind, they are hire you. So if you have degree but you don't have knowledge, will they hire you? No. So it means that you don't worry about that whatever the background that you have. So that you need to keep in mind, you don't worry about whatever you have done, non-IT, IT, whatever it is. So because of this is deadly easy one. So that you are becoming the software developer. Even non-IT somewhat the become difficult than the Power BI. I can say that. So that you can understand. Now our classes will be the 1 hour every day. These are all the 90% options. You can complete the our entire 1 hour class in 30 minutes. So simple. You are hyperactive. But it will take for you 6 months minimum or 1 year or 2 years time to get the job. Why? So we are going to learn the multiple technologies. Whatever we learn today, so after 10 days, 20 days, you forget. If anybody asks you in the interview, you can't able to answer it. So it seems like everything small. Only options you are going to click somewhere else. But if anybody asks you to tell me the steps how to do it, so you know how to do it, but you can't able to explain. Then for that purpose, you must minimum require 2 hours practice daily. Perfect. So if you do the 2 hours, you can get the 3 to 6 month of job like this. So I want to give one more challenge. If I do the 4 hours, so you can imagine. If I do the 6 hours, right? So that is based on your the practice level, based on your clarity about the each step. More important to get the job. So because of the competition level is very high, the 10 people coming for your position, you have to be something special on that 10, out of 10. So how to show your specialization? You have to get the more clarity about whatever we discuss in our classroom. So after that, you have to explain the same also. If you can't able to explain, you can't able to get. So that is the one thing you have to observe. Apart from this here, so in our Power BI, so we will do the 2 mini projects. So 2 major projects also we will do. So now just observe, if you are fresher, you can use these projects, how to explain it. If you are non-IT background, I will help you out how to convert your real-time non-IT into our Power BI. So if you are experienced person from the different domain in IT also, I will ask you to how to explain this project in your real time. Simple. So apart from this, just understand, Excel also there. In the Excel, some people asking for the pivot tables. Pivot tables means, which means that project also. This is also project pivot table, you might know, some people. So this pivot table also we will do 2 projects. So let's challenge them. You ask from the Excel, I will do it. You ask from the Power BI, I will do it. So apart from this, they will ask you the SQL also there. In the SQL, there is no direct project which we are going to do it, but every scenario is based on the project. And there is the project related stuff which is there, the views are there, and stored procedure are there if you know this much of the concept. So these are all the related to project. I will ask you to how to do it. So you can use them also project. So apart from this, we will pull the data from the external sources. So this is also you can use it. Simple. In the Python side, this is that is not much important for you. Python just whatever wherever the Power BI it is required, we will discuss about that one. So now just understand, once you get all this information, so can't you able to get the job? You can. So how we can do it? Let's understand. Every day we will take the minimum 7 to 10 real-time scenarios. Only scenario based we are explaining you here in the classroom. The 10 scenarios, minimum 5 interview questions daily, I will make you understand. So based on your experience, fresher experience or so whatever you have, based on that, I will help you out. So out of these scenarios, these kind of questions can expect to ask. So it means that every day you are coming here just like a mock interviews as well as the real time work. Can I call it as simple? So what you need to do, so this is burden, right? 10 scenarios, 5 interviews every day. If our course will be the minimum 60, 70 or 80 days, let me call it as a 70 days. So if you multiply with the 70, how many? 700 scenarios. Perfect. At least minimum 400 plus scenarios you are going to discuss in our classroom from all the technologies. So in your interview, they might ask the 15 to 20 questions of the max only. So out of this, can't you able to handle the interview? You can. Simple. But the problem is here, I have seen so many students. I want to prepare you in the 360-degree preparation. What is 360-degree here? You might not know so far. So all people coming for the software coaching in the year somewhere, so they can't learn the proper way. So technology, whatever we have, they are strong at the technology. They can do anything they get. But the problem is they can't able to explain it in English. So they are weak at the English. This is strange combination. This is not your 360-degree, preparation to get the job. If you are strong at the technology, you can't able to explain it in English. That is not, good thing. You are giving chance to someone else. If you are not strong at the technology, you are weak at the technology, your English is so good. What is the problem here? This is also strange. So it means that you have 3 months time. Every day, at least 1 or 2 lines you have to, practice it. While you're doing Power BI practice, real-time scenarios, whatever we have discussed here in the classroom, same thing speak with your Power BI, with your friends. Only 3 months practice like that. So within 3 months, so same thing, whatever the scenarios like this, every day 700 scenarios, same thing also you have to do in English as well. So can't you able to learn at least the 50 sentences? So only I require the 20, 30 sentences in English. Only professional sentences. No need English like that, pro like the Britishers. We are not Britishers. This much is important. These sentences which are we are repeating in our interviews, in our calls. If you are strong in this technology, it is added to your professional English. It will give you the good. So you get selected so fast. So any person coming for the competition, so this many scenarios is there in your hand. So this much practice you have. Is anybody coming to competition for you? No. Your project level also not like this. Your project level also very strong. So that is how you have to understand the your preparation level. So that is why you must do this much of the practice. Apart from this, let's understand this one, the placement level. Placement side, my students, fresher students. So least packages, one of my fresher student got the 2.5 LPA. Least one, same fresher student, he got the 5.8 LPA. So can I call it as 6 LPA? Same fresher only. What is the difference between them? The company this guy has got selected, and the knowledge of this person having the how to explain it in the interviews, right? The same person fresher also getting the 5.8, which means that the practice level of is doing very well, and whatever I told him, the everything is follow the same thing. Perfect. This is how you can get it. Based on your companies, you can get the packages. So for example, if you go as an experienced person, average package you can get 8.5 lakh to 15 lakhs. This is common. One of my students highest package for the 4 years of the experience, he got the 24 LPA just for only the Power BI, not data analytics. So why he got this much of the package? Because of he got selected for the product based company. So he train him in such a way that wherever the questions are asking from different places, he was ready to answer. So that's why he got such packages. So another second highest package, one of my student got 17.3 somewhere LPA. So you can imagine the level of your practice will give you the level of your packages. This is not your school days, college days. You are going to write here the writing the exam and all. So you are not going to write on your notes. You are going to write your mind on your laptops. Can I call it as a so your mind with the laptop? So entire your knowledge will be there in your mind. If you don't have knowledge on your mind, there is no use of your pen and papers. So that is why your interactivity with always with the laptop. So your laptop will become your mind. Your mind become your laptop. Your knowledge is there in your fingertips. This is how you have to understand everything. So apart from this, so nothing is there. I think I have told you everything. So any questions, any doubts? ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? డౌట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే అడగండి. మీకు ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా ఆఫ్లైన్? చెప్పండి. డల్గా ఉన్నారు, మెడిటేషన్ సెంటర్కి వచ్చినట్టు. క్లాస్ ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే ఉంటుంది, కబుర్లు తెలుగులో చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. So anybody having such a doubt that you go in your Naukri, search for that. What is that? One more thing I forgot to tell you. Fresher guys, especially observe the fresher guys. So people who are learning this one, you just observe here we are learning here the Power BI, which means that individually you can get the job. Power BI. Power BI పైన జాబ్ వస్తుంది మీకు. అట్లనే tableau పైన కూడా నువ్వు ఇండివిజువల్ గా జాబ్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. Which means that 2 job, 1+1 offer. So SQL side అయితే, SQL also database side, you can get the 1 job individually. You can go this job also. So Python also, the based on our level of here the classes, you can get 1 job as a fresher. Which means that how many jobs you have? 1 job here, second job here, third, 4 jobs are here in your hand in your data analytics simple. సో నీకు ఇంకా దరిద్రం భయంకరంగా ఉంది. నాకు ఇంకా నా జీవితంలో నేను ఎందుకు పనికిరాను పోయి అనుకుంటే ఇది నా ఐడెంటిటీ. ఇది కూడా నిన్ను బతికిస్తావా లాస్ట్కి? ఓకేనా? ఇంతకన్నా దరిద్రం ఉంటుందా? ఉండదు కదా. ఇంక ఎక్సెల్ మించిన దరిద్రం మనకు ఉండదు బేసిక్గా. ఏ దేవుడు అంత తీవ్రంగా రాయడం. ఓకేనా? సో దీస్ many diversified technology that you are going to learn. That is why so job any person having is their jobs are not available. So before you questioning yourself is their job available, how you have to develop yourself with the different technologies. So here once we go further here AI also in the integration some dashboards. This is also you can put in your resume. So by looking at your resume, they have to understand this person is having a more knowledge than other person's resume. That you have to understand. So this much. Let's wait for some time. Let other people join. Just 2 minutes, guys. We'll start by 10:05. Let other people join.
Then begin.
స్విచ్ వాడితే వస్తుంది కదా ఒకసారి చూడు చెక్ చేయి స్విచ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ జస్ట్ 2 minutes guys we'll start by 10:05. Today we'll start to install Power BI. Just 2 minutes, other people also are coming. We'll start by 10:05. Am I unmute? Am I audible to you all? Then all right, let's see today. So what we are going to discuss. So our goal is to install the Power BI today. So before we installing, let me give you some background work. So which are very important. That is the what are the components that are available in Power BI and different modules which we are going to discuss in this course. So let me tell you the what are the different components in our Power BI. So this is one of the entry question for all the guys, freshers as well as the experienced people. So components of Power BI. Perfect. Let's understand one by one what are the different components that are available for us. The first component which we have, we already discussed in our demo session, Power BI desktop. This is the first component which is very important. And the second component which we have, this is also we have discussed Power BI service. So till here only we know so far. Apart from this, there will be the one more component, that is the Power BI mobile. This is third component, and my fourth component is Power BI report server. The next component and final component is Power BI embedded. So perfect. These are all the different components that are available. So let me make you understand one by one. You know about the Power BI desktop, Power BI service somewhat. So let me write here so how you are going to explain in your interviews. So let's see now. The first component, Power BI desktop. Let me write here Power BI desktop. What you are going to do? You develop the project. You know already. about it somewhat. So after that, once you develop the project, your comes under the developer. So only developers can do it. So developers only working on the Power BI desktop. Then one more thing you did know already about it. It is free version available and the license also available. So this much you just know about it, Power BI desktop. So everything we are going to done project here only Power BI desktop. Simple. So this much only enough. For this Power BI service, just understand it's just like a cloud. So you know already about it. Who is going to maintain it? Admin. So what he are going to do? So whatever the subscriptions or any permissions. So such kind of stuff you are going to do here only. So apart from this, it is licensed version only. So you do have the free trial, but that is only for 60 days, not more than that. So this is just understand. So you can call it as a Power BI services, licensed version. Power BI desktop is free also available, licensed also available. Fine. The next component, Power BI mobile. It's just like a mobile app. In our all mobiles also we can download it. Even the iPhone also you can download it. So this is only using for the viewing purpose. Whatever the project you will done, so whatever the project, this is there available in the Power BI service. That is you can see, which means the client can see your project with their mobile tabs. So this is you can download straight away Power BI mobile app from your Play Store. You can download it. So this is free version. You no need to pay money. Simple. Apart from this, Power BI service, report server is there. It's just like a Power BI service. So this is completely licensed version. Perfect. Power BI embedded will give you, it just generate the reports. Some of the stuff that is there, but this Power BI report server, Power BI embedded, we are not going to use anywhere in the real time. So you can straight away forget about them. So what is else important for us? These three components are most important for each project. So Power BI reports or Power BI embedded, you are not going to use anywhere. But the problem is, if anybody asks in the interview, what are the different components of the Power BI, you have to tell all. That is why these are also I have included. So that is the simple thing. So one thing you just observe here, as I said here, the license version also available. So this license version, what are the different license versions that are available? Let me make you understand first. So that is also one of the interview question for the experience level people. Let me understand here the licenses. Different licenses, let me make you understand. Types of licenses or license types, whatever it is, just use. Okay, fine. We do have the two types of the licenses. So let me understand one by one. So take the first one, and here you can take the second one. Let's see now. The first license type, that is called Pro license, which means Power BI Pro license. And the second version of the license type is Premium license, just like a mobile. So OTT, just like you are going to buy, the same manner only, Premium Pro license. There are two types of the license, and the differences also will be there. So what are the differences? Let me make you understand. This Pro license, it is about $14 for user per month. So this is how simple understand. Then what is this license giving you? So it is just like a sharing dedicated space, which means that it's just like a Wi-Fi. If we people are only connecting one guy with the Wi-Fi, it will give you the more speed, your internet speed. If the same with the Wi-Fi connection, if the 100 people connecting, 50 people connecting, it is go down your that one. So what to call the internet speed. The same manner, it is just like a sharing space, which means that once you share the your space, it is going to reduce the performance. Simple. So if it is going to reduce the performance, then who is going to use it? So any startup companies. So because they are using only the less number of the users, that is why pro license it is suitable for them, and any small organizations. So they are going to use this pro license version. So this is just simple. Remember, premium license. Under this premium license, we do have again two types. So what are the different two types? Let me make you understand here. So let's understand here. So two types again. So what are the two types here again that are available here? Let me make you understand here. The first one, individual capacity. Simple. The second one, group capacity. So individual people can use or group people can use. Then what is the advantage of from this? Let me make you understand. Simple only, whatever we know about there. So this version is about $24 or $25 per user per month. Simple. So then what is the advantage from here? So it is giving you dedicated space, and individual person can use it, because if the one person or individual person can connect with it, automatically it is giving you more performance. Only the fixed number of the people only they are going to connect it based on the dedicated space available. So apart from that, who is going to use it? So any medium range of the companies, they are going to use it. So this is, remember, so you can understand this group one. The group capacity, so it's about $5,000 plus. So for group, so for month I am just giving for group of people or group, so whatever it is, you can call it. So now it is giving you large dedicated space. So what is the use of the large dedicated space here? So we'll check it. So large dedicated space can large number of the people, which means that the more number of the people can use it. So no worry, you can use it. Apart from this, let's understand the one more thing here. Automatically it will give you more performance or good performance, you can call it anything. So who is going to use it? Any MNC companies or any big companies, any product based companies, they do have the the developers across the world, so are different locations, so that's why they must require the group capacity license. So that is why you just understand the most of the any product based company or the any MNCs, they are using the group capacity license. So because of the multiple developers are there working across the world, so that is why they are going for this one. All right, this is important for the people who are looking for the experience, because they will ask you the questions straight away like that. What are the different license type that are using in your current project or current company? So you must have some of the knowledge about it. What is the cost of it? What is the difference between pro and individual and group capacity licenses? That you must know. So this is how, so which related to the component and component related stuff. So 2 questions in there in the component that license version. Let me make you understand the what we are going to discuss in this our Power BI course. In the Power BI course, we are going to discuss the different modules. Let me make you understand the first modules. What are the different modules? What we are going to discuss. So the modules are modules in Power BI. So let's see different modules what we are going to discuss here. The first module we are going to discuss here the Power. Let me under this Power BI desktop only we are going to discuss. So let me straight away write like this here the data transformation. Data transformation which we are going to discuss. What data transformation? What data transformation will do? Here the in our Power BI we used to call it as a Power Query Editor. So this one first module which we are going to discuss. And the second module what we are going to discuss here is data visualization. Data visualization you know already. So which means that different charts and different graphs. So those are all we are discussing. Apart from this, the most important one DAX we are going to discuss. Apart from this, the next one which we are going to discuss here the so data modeling. Data modeling in the sense left join, right join like this. So and the final one which is important after you complete a project you are going to place that into the Power BI service. So these are all the different modules that you are going to cover here for your entire project. Fine. Now for all this you just observe here the Power BI service is different component, and so these are all the what are it is there here till here you are going to experience all this in the Power BI desktop. So all this experience in Power BI desktop. Simple. So this last one only Power BI service is separate one, that is separate component. So all these modules cover by using that Power BI desktop. So let me make you understand here the one by one. So what is the use of Power Query Editor, data visualization, DAX and data modeling? We will understand one by one. Before we understand, let me install Power BI desktop. So what to do to install the Power BI desktop? You simply go to your browser. Wait, observe the class. Class observe recording recording is there, no need to write you people if anybody writing. So just go to your browser. So Chrome, just type the Power BI. Simple. The moment you go there, the first link, did you observe Power BI data visualization? So this is coming from Microsoft. Did you observe here? So can I call it as it is the Microsoft product? Simple. Click over here, you reach out here. So here once you go down, you can read whatever it is there available here. So these are all the international standard one, the definition or anything, the experience of the Power BI, you can go through it if you get time. So if any people are looking for the any product based company abroad, so like that, you people better to read once it. So because of these are all the international standard definitions that they are given. So perfect. So apart from this, so on the top you go here. So go to the artificial intelligence. So here also any person is in the future, they are looking for the any research innovation like this with the artificial intelligence with the Power BI. You just go through it once. You can understand the recent developments of the Power BI also. Fine. So next to go to solutions, nothing will be there. You don't need to look into it. Just directly go to the product. In the product, the moment you click over here Power BI, you can see all this which whatever we have discussed. Power BI desktop, pro license, premium license, embedded report server. These two we are not going to use anywhere. No need to discuss about it. So we are going to install our Power BI desktop. The moment you go here, the product, here, click over here. So this is the page you land on. Don't go directly, download here. So click on the advanced options. So before here also, you go down, they are giving you some of the information which is related to Power BI desktop. So we have discussed about that pro license that is there, $14 per month per user. So this is one of that. Premium licenses we will see, not now. So this is how directly they are giving. The moment you reach out here, go to the advanced download options. So here they have given that Microsoft is giving the straight away Power BI desktop. What is Power BI desktop? If you can able to read it, if you can able to recall it, better to read it in your real time or in your interviews, you can tell this one. So by telling such a international standard definitions, it is giving you more marks. So which means that more impression. So here the download option, we are going to download from here. So before that you can choose any language. So for our India, we do have Hindi also. So all we people download only English version. That's right. Before we download it, so let's understand one thing here. The version, what type of version that you are using right now. This is interview question. Don't tell that at this version. So when it is released, that you need to understand. When it is released, 15/7, right? So 14/7, which means that 2 days back. So only Monday, before you demo only, it is, it got released new version. Simple, you are in the latest now. So as I told you, this is related to 32-bit version and this is related to 64-bit version. So we know already. So what all you need to understand here, the Power BI desktop. What you are going to do the Power BI desktop. So in the Power BI desktop, first what you do, you get the data. So once you get the data, then you are going to create the relationship in the sense, so left join, right join, inner join, those are all the things there. So multiple tables you are going to join there. So then after that you are going to create the report, which means the dashboard project based on the client requirement. Then after that you save it. Then after that you upload and publish this to the Power BI service. So it means that what we can do by using this Power BI desktop, so this is your life cycle, day-to-day activity. You get the data, then you maintain the relationship, then after that you build the report based on the client requirement, then you save it and you publish it. So this is your life cycle. Anybody ask in the interviews, so what is your day-to-day activity? You simply tell this one. So don't read entire all these lines. Simply you just headings only. So we get the data, then after that we maintain the relationship based on our data. Then we go for the reports, then we save it and we upload it. Simple. 5 headings only. That is how. Apart from this, one thing you just observe here. So this is supporting the operating system that are only the Windows family. So where we can't able to do it, Mac, Linux operating system, we can't able to do it. So it means that, can I call it here so Mac and Linux operating system, we can't able to install. Your Power BI, simple. If this is the certification question, Mac and Linux operating system, you can't able to install it. So where we can install it? Windows family, Windows 10, Windows 11, like this. So which means that, can I call it as a Windows family only? Simple. If anybody asks in the interviews or any certification, can't able to answer it? Simple. If anybody asks you which is related to the version, what is the version that you are using? So you no need to remember the number. So you just simply remember that new month, every new month will release the new version. So 14th mid of the every month is going to release the new version, which means that every new month new version will come. So this is simple how you just remember. So before we are installing. Now let's go to install our Power BI. So what we did, simply go here on your search box, type here the Power BI. The moment you click on here, it will come the Microsoft Power BI data visualization. click over here. Simply directly go to the products, click over here, Power BI, next desktop. The moment you click here, you will reach out to this page. Don't go download, go to the advanced download option. Simple. Go down, select here the language English or any other language if you feel. So click on download. So it will ask you this is related to 32-bit laptops, this is related to 64-bit laptops. So all we people using the 64-bit, select it, then click on download. It's getting download, wait. Still downloading, wait for few seconds. Perfect. Double click over here. Wait, it will open. It will coming up like this 64-bit which we are going to download. Again, you can choose any language, whatever language that you want. So click on next. Click on yes. Fine. Again, click on next. Nothing bigger. So this is the license terms and conditions. If you feel bored, you go and read it. Otherwise, simple click over here. Then click on next. So this is where it is going to save in your C drive. That is why I told you 1 or 2 GB must be required space. Click on next. Perfect. Now click on install. Finally, it is getting installed. It takes time. Meanwhile, మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. Any doubts? Any people having any doubts, you can ask. It takes time, that is why. ఏమైనా ఎవరికైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. Today only install it, Power BI desktop. So today onwards you are going to enter into the real-time scenarios which we are going to discuss every day. So don't delay it. At any cost, by end of today, complete it. Any person having any doubt? You can ask. It takes time. Meanwhile, ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. Takes time. Please do have patience. Come on, fast. ఏమన్నా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే చెప్పండి. Meanwhile, any person? నువ్వు డెమోకి అటెండ్ అయ్యావా నిన్న? ఈరోజు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకో, ఇంకా పవర్ బి అయిపోతుంది. అవునా? అయిపోయాక చూద్దాం ఇంకేముంటుంది. ఏం కావాలి, నో వరీ, అన్ని క్లారిటీ వచ్చాక యూ కెన్ డిసైడ్. Okay, fine. No worry, we'll discuss everything. Any online people, any doubts? The time padtadaya, we have to wait. Takes, I think so, 1 more minute or 2 more minutes it takes. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, you can free to ask. How long? Come on, do it fast. Okay, perfect. So install, just click on finish. After that, go to search box, just type Power BI. So you reach out your Power BI desktop. What happened here? Just type only Power BI desktop, open it here. This is Microsoft. You can observe here, this is the icon of Power BI. Just like a DP. Look at here, this is your Power BI home page. So in the Power BI home page, you will have all this, so which is related to, you can connect the data sources. Then you click on the open. So wait. So you can see the recent files that you have, saved. Go to the folders, everything, it will available here under the open. So here you can connect the data sources. Then once you go down, so it is giving you the recommended. So what is the introduction of the Power BI? It is giving you. So it is just like a database. You are going to maintain the relationship which we have discussed. That relationship which you used to call it as. So left gen, right gen, like that, data modeling. Then after that you are going to build the reports. Then time taking the refresh and all your complete project like this. Just like a the introduction of your Power BI, how Power BI works. Just life cycle only. Here down also you can see your recent files, whatever you saved. and you can share to your colleagues also in your company. This is how simple. So under the home menu, the options you have. Here the sign in options you will get because I already have sign in. So that is why it's by default sign in with the new version also which we have installed right now. This is options and settings. We will discuss about it. The moment you click on the about, what is the version that you have downloaded, it will show you. Look at here. I clicked on the about. Look at here the version. This is the version. So we have downloaded the latest version, that is July. So current month is July, right? So they don't give you a date, so but they will give you the version month and year. Fine. So this is fine. So now before that, we want to load the data into Power BI. How to connect the Power BI? Just what you do, go here the again Chrome. Just type here the sample superstore data. Sample superstore data set. Just type like this on your Chrome. Just hit the enter. The first one here the tableau community, here it is available Excel file. So click over here first link. Then at the down you can this is the file Excel file, just to download it. Click over here. It's getting downloaded. So once it is completed, open it. Excel data only we are connecting. So that Excel data which we have, that is why we are downloading. So this is the data which we have. So these are all the column headers. You just observe customer ID, customer name, segment, city, state, category, subcategory, sales and profit. So this is the data which we have. Same data I want to connect to my Power BI. So that is the thing. So now from here just observe. So you completed your installation. Now your real time will start. The first interview question that is there, the how many ways that we can connect the data. So we have Excel data, right? Just downloaded this Excel data, how many ways we can connect. So let's see here how to connect it. Let me open my new Power BI. Okay, click over here Power BI. Perfect. This is the home page. Under the home page also there is the options. So we have the data source right now Excel only. The moment you click on here, it will take. Perfect. This is we just downloaded date time. You can observe. So select that one, then click on. Open. So wait, got stuck. Got stuck. Just wait. So this is the home page. You click on here the Excel. Select your file. Then click on open. Simple. Wait. It's getting connecting your sample superstore data which you have downloaded just now. Wait. So look at here, three tables coming. So let me check in my Excel, three tables are having perfect orders table, return, people's table. The same table only we have connected here. So the moment you click over here, it will give you a preview of your data, whatever the data that is there available. Perfect. This is the data which we have in Excel. So direct load the data. Click on load. Wait. But having the more than 10,000, about 10,000 records takes time. Just observe here the data section. What it will come, you just observe. We have almost 10,000 records, so that's why taking time to load it. Perfect. So this is the table which we have connected. Just expand it. Only column names you got it here under the data section. If you want to see the data, go here the second option, that is table view. The moment you click on here, the all your data will come here. So fine, which means that the first way of your connecting data under the home, it is structured. Under the home menu, you can connect one way. So let me show you the other ways how to connect it. So I'm opening new one, empty one. Just observe here the this is the otherwise you might be getting confused. Let me open new powerbi. Let me open new powerbi now. Open laptop. There is no overload. So powerbi desktop. Click over here. Okay, fine, perfect. So here we can connect one way. So instead of going here, click on the blank report. The moment you click on the blank report, you will reach out to your user interface of your Power BI. Fine. Here, go to the data section, expand it. So there will be the hyperlink is there. So get data. So click over here. Same procedure. The moment you click there, it will take you to this space, Excel file only which we have. So connect it, the same procedure. So select the file and open it. This is the second way. I'm not opening, it takes time. This is the canvas area which we are going to build our reports. So in this canvas area also it is available to connect the data. Now click over here the Excel, same procedure, select it, open it. This is third way. And next go to the home menu, there will be the get data option. Here the Excel also available. Click over here, select it, open it. Simple. So that is next way. This is the also one of the way. So we have how many ways? Two here, two here, four. Under the home menu we have connected 5. The next one, go to the file menu. Simple. Here also get data option available. Then click on the Excel. The same thing, select your file. Now click on open. So total how many ways we can connect the data? 6 ways. Simple. Can't you tell in the interview? Anybody ask you? So this is fresher level interview questions. So you can expect such questions. So total 6 ways we can connect the data. Now let me make you understand my Power BI now. So for example, these are all the columns under the data section that are coming up. And if you want to see the data, here only you can see under the table view tab we used to call. So the moment you go here the report view, the moment you go to the report view, so this is the area. Only now open one Power BI. Yeah, okay, fine. The moment you go to the report view, this is the canvas area. You can do the visualization. Visualization section, there will be the different charts. You go click somewhere here. So you just drag anywhere, wherever you want, simple. Expand it how much as you want, only within that space, canvas area. The moment you click on the something here, it will give you the result. So click on the city or click on the sales value. Simple. Like this coming up. So go here, go to the turn on the data labels. So only format one, turn on the data labels. Just like this. So I just click on the one more chart here. So now I'm just clicking on the category and I want to click on the profit. If I want to see the values here, simply go here, go down, data labels, click on turn on. Simple. So till here do practice today. From tomorrow we will take up the other things. Before that you just understand this is the canvas area. These are all the options, user interface. This is visualization section, filter section. This is filter section we used to call it. This is visualization section we used to call it. This is the data section we used to call it. So this is canvas area. Under down is the pages. As many pages as you want, you can add it. Simple. So these are all the different tabs. Report view tabs, table view tabs, data modeling tabs. This is DAX. So this is how simply till here you do practice. From tomorrow onwards, we will take up the more real-time scenarios. So if you stuck anywhere while you are installing your Power BI, so let me know. Apart from this, what else you have another task? After you install, you have to download the data, how to type it, sample, superstore, dataset. Anybody still have doubt here that you can take snap? Then click on enter. So here the first one only tableau community, under the tableau community XLS file. Now click over here. Download this file. So make sure download this data set and installing Power BI desktop. From tomorrow onwards, you are going to take the real-time scenarios. Today you do. So we know how to open the Power BI. Let me open Power BI. So let me close it. So how to open Power BI? Go to the search box. Simple. Click on the Power BI. Perfect. Did I started the recording or not? So how to connect the data? So that is my first scenario, first intro question. Let me understand. So how many ways we can connect the data? Did I tell you this one? No? 6 ways, no? Right, perfect. So we know about it. Now let me directly connect to my Excel. Click over here. So go to connect your data, Excel only, sample superstore data, click on open it. Components అవి కూడా చెప్పాను. చూద్దాం. So this is how you are going to connect the data. While you are connecting the data, I want you to observe two things. So I have connected this data. Perfect. Now, so I have connected this Excel file. That is fine. I want to connect the some CSV file. How to connect the CSV file? So I just wanted to let you know how to connect the CSV file. Let's see. CSV means comma separated file. Simple. So for example, I am giving here the name, comma, city. So let's see, this is my name, this is my location, and this is my sales value. And for example, this is my name, this is my location, and this is my sales value. So I have taken 4. Let me take one more. This is my name, this is my location, and this is my sales value. Perfect. So this is used to call comma separated file. Why we used to call this comma separated file? Just observe here, the every name is separated with the comma. Simple. But did I mention here that this is my column name? No. So whatever I have given here, the same format only I have given the down as well. So right, which means that in the comma separated file, I don't know what is the column name. So I'm going to save it. This is some of the data I just randomly typed here. I'm going to save it. Go save as. So save to your desktop. I'm saving here. So today is July 17. So my file name is July 17. I just given. Click on it. Save. How to connect that one into my powerbi? The same thing we have connected the Excel, that is we know. My second connection is the CSV file. How to do it? Go to the home menu. Go to the get data. Go down, there will be the text CSV. The moment you click over here, it will take you this. So where you have located that one? On my desktop. What is my file name? July 17. Where it is? July 17 is here. Click on it. Click on open. Same procedure. Did you observe here how Power BI convert into the CSV file into the table format? So Power BI can understand that this is the column name. So it is automatically giving the column name. So how it is going to understand this one? We have given the comma. So delimiter we have given the comma here. So that's why it's by default is understanding. So this data type also, what is the data type? Name data type, or city data type, sales data type also, it automatically understand based on what? First 200 rows. So whatever the rows that is there coming up, based on the data type will give you. So here you can't able to see the data type, you will see the data types. So go load it. Perfect. Your column, your table coming. So expand it, your columns coming, 3 columns. If you want to see the data, what to do? Go here, table view. Click on it. You can see here. Perfect. Now observe here the data types. Here the data types are coming, which means that automatically it is giving. The moment you click on here, it will change the data type here. The moment you click on here, it will change the data type. Simple. So perfect. Data type also it automatically understand. Now my question is right now. So let me take into the view. So I'm just selecting this one table. Click on it. It will come here. So I want to take enter my table. So first name I want to take. Click on it. City. Click on it. So sales. Click on it. Just go expand. So this is your table now. Perfect. So for example, if I make any change here, so I want to add one more. This is my name. So I want to give my next name is Mumbai, and I want to give my sales value like this. So can I add one more? So this one. So I want to give my location is right now Chennai. So I want to give something like this. Perfect. So can I able to get this whatever we have added just now? Let me check it. Go and save your file. This is tables got saved. The next one what you do? Go here. Are you able to getting it? No. So what we need to do? Go to your table. Just give right click. Go to the refresh data. Simple. The moment you click on it, so it will go add your data whatever you have given at the end. Fine. This is fine. We have added the 2 rows. If I make the changes in between the existing data, let me check that one also. For example, if I make anything here, instead of USA, I am writing the United States. Fine. So instead of here Hyderabad, I want to give here so let me give India. So instead of here the CDE, this one also this much I have given. So instead of this one, I want to give here the 0. So instead of here the Japan, I want to give here the any other country, Singapore. So instead of this, any dates, whatever it is there. So I want to add. Instead of the Chennai also, I want to give Tamil Nadu. So can I get this? So I have made so many changes. Here the sales also I want to change profit. So I have changes so many things on the existing data. So let me check it. What is my procedure? Go to the file first, go save it. This is first step. Second step, go to your Power BI. Are you able to getting it? No. Same procedure what to do? Right click over here. Simple refresh data. Is it giving what?
Yes.
Column name doesn't form, which means that column name don't change. What you need to do again here? Go here, keep it the column name save. Let me save it one more time. Same procedure, go to your Power BI, go here, right click, now go to refresh data. So are you getting a refresh? So whatever you make changes, that everything is got reflecting affecting here. That is how you just have to understand. That is my first scenario. Let me see my next scenario, which means that whatever the data that you want to make change, you can get it. But what you need to follow, you have to go for the refresh option. That is only the thing. So nothing bigger. Let's see my next one. My next interview question. So this is for the fresher level. So data types. What are the data types that are available in our Power BI? So we have to answer in the interviews. Let me show you what are the data types that are available. Go here, table view, click on any column. Whatever the column that you want to click, you can click. So go here on the top, data type, right? So here just click on the drop down. Just check here, these are all the data types. Whole number, decimal number, just remember. Simple. Date and time, remember. So text, remember. And true or false, remember. 4, 5 at least you have to remember. You have to answer in your interviews. Fine. So can I type here so what are these data types? Whole number and decimal number. Simple. Then next one, apart from this, date and time. So you can recall, simple. Next one, text, simple, you can recall. Next, true or false. Any some of the data types. At least you have to recall to answer. This is pressure level question, but for the experienced people, they are expecting answer. Can we able to change the data type? That is the experienced people. You can expect the question. So let's check it. For example, if I take here the selective column first, go click on here instead of the text, I want to change it to the date. Can I able to change it? It is giving you warning. Let me click on S. Can I able to check it? Change it? No. Perfect. Let me go to the check other column. So I want to change this into the whole number. Let me check it. We can continue. Can you able to do it? No. Because the format is text. You are asking for the number data type. Wrong, right? So I'm going to the sales column now. So again, I'm going for the something else date here. Can I able to change it? Yes. Which means that whatever you want to change the data type, that should be meaningful. So without meaningful, you can't able to change the data type. So that is you just remember. So we can change the data type, yes, but the problem is that it should be very meaningful. So this is how you just have to remember. For the experience level, the pressure people only, they you simply tell that what are the data types that are available. Simple. So let's see my next scenario. So my next scenario is, we know different the chart types, but we have to understand that what is the stacked bar chart and what is the stacked column chart and when to use it. So once you go here your visualization. So I'm going back here. So I'm going to new page. So this is first chart, stacked bar chart. This is second chart, column chart. So I'm clicking over here, the stacked bar chart. So let me understand. Stacked column chart also I'm clicking. So both are is here. Before we taking the any columns here. So before we are going to take the any columns from the Excel sheet, let me understand why we are using these two different charts and where to use in the real time. Just understand. For stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, what it is going to do. It is going to do for the comparative analysis. Comparative analysis in the sense, so it is comparing with the any other value, which means how many values required? 2 or more values required, right? So if you don't have 2 or more values, you can't compare. Simple thing. Let me check it whether it is true or false. So I'm going here. So select the first one. First one, what is the first one? The stacked bar chart. So this is the column. I'm just taking the category first one. So then apart from that, what I'm going to take? Sales. Right? The moment you click on the sales, it will come. Perfect now? So did you observe? Otherwise, instead of the sales, let me take profit. You can understand better. Now you just observe the technology having the highest. So office supply having the second highest and furniture having the least one. Which means that how you are going to compare based on the value, bar size. So which means that can I correct the comparative analysis? Perfect. So I am going for the next. So what I have taken? One dimensional value, forget about it. 2 columns we have taken a category. So one category column. Then profit we have taken that profit value we used to call it as a measure value. So we will understand this one, don't worry. Measure column. So 2 things we have taken, simple. Go to my stacked bar chart, same stacked bar chart which we are here. Fine. So did you observe under the data visualization section? Go down somewhat. There is the option legend also there. Let me bring something else. So here I want to bring region. Drag from there to drop here. So did you observe? So I want to ask you. So bar size, technology, office supply, furniture, we can compare. That is simple. But within the bar also, did you observe this color indicating the central, this color indicating the east, this color indicating the south, this color indicating the west. Which means that within the bar also you can compare with the other region, right? So can I call it as, so not only the one dimension, 2 dimensions also you can take, 2 columns you can take. So can I call it as here the, within the bar also you can, compare. Within bar, you can go for comparative analysis. Perfect. Is it difficult? No. So let me check one, the same thing. So what I have taken here, the category I have taken, region I have taken, profit I have taken. So what is this bar? Stacked bar chart. The second bar chart is stacked column chart. This is the stacked column chart, right? Which we have click here. The same thing I want to take. What I want to take? Category. Perfect. Profit I want to take. Click over here. It is also giving you comparative analysis. So bar size only it is giving you, right? The same thing. So I want to take here the, go to down here the visualization section. There is legend. In the legend also I want to bring region. Whatever I have done here. Same. So this is also giving you same. This is also giving you same. Right? So within the bar also you can compare. The bar to bar also you can compare. So I want to give this numbers. We don't know numbers. It is plain bar. I want to give numbers. What you do? First select your bar, chart. Go to the here the format. Go down. There is the option data label. Just to turn on. You just observe here the numbers coming. Simple. Same thing also next bar. Click on here. Go to the format. Click on the format. Go down. Data labels turn on. Simple. So now you just observe. So this is also bar and this is also bar. What is the difference between these two? This is in the horizontal. This is in the vertical. So both are giving same number. You just observe here the same number. So here the 40K. So here also giving the same. So this numbers only, it is in the millions, it is in the thousands. Nothing bigger. So can I call it as a stacked bar chart in the form of horizontal representation? Simple. Horizontal representation. Perfect. Stacked column chart will be in the vertical representation. Same thing, both are all the same, right? Can I copy this one? Entire thing instead of writing 2 times. So I am copying the same. I am pasting the same, but my chart type is now stacked column chart. Simple. So what it is going to do? Same comparative analysis. What it is required? 1 dimensional value is okay. 2 dimensional value also okay. So but you must take the one measure value, profit or sales. So within the bar also you can compare. Simple. Then what is the representation here? Vertical representation. Simple. If anybody asks in the interview, can't you tell this? Why we are using the stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, when to use it? You can simply tell that one. That is how my scenario. Let's say my next scenario. My next scenario is you help me how to do it. Segment wise, category wise, sales I want to in the stacked bar chart. So first you have to understand if in your real time, if such kind of the scenarios come, what we need to take? Stacked bar chart first. Second step, what you required here the columns. One is segment column. This is first segment column. Second column, category you want. So category. Third column, what you want? Sales. Simple. First step, what we need to do. Next, what we need to do? Enable labels. This is the last one. Enable labels. Okay, fine. First, what we need to do? Stacked bar chart we have to take. Go to your Power BI. I'm going to new page. There is stacked bar chart here. Click on it. Simple. Expand it as much as you want. So next step, what I want to take? Segment I want to take. So where is the segment available here? If you don't know what you need to do, go search here. Coming now? Click on it. It will come. Next, what I want here, the category. Category will take next. Let me take sales first. So how to go for the sales? Search, clear the search. Go down. You can bring the sales into your x-axis. This is coming. Fine. The next one, what is missing here? The category. Category, let me take into my next field, that is legend. Where the category available on the top, bring from there to here. Simple. Same visualization coming. You can do. Is it difficult to do such scenarios? No. You can expand as long as you want within that space. So next one, what I want to do, enable labels. Because this is the plain bar, I want numbers also here. What you do? Select your chart, go to your format visualization, go down, there is the option data labels. Turn it on. Simple. That's simple only, nothing bigger. Can't you do that much? Simple. Let's see my next scenario. This scenario you have to help. So my next scenario is, so this one. First step, what I need to do? How to find out, decode it? What type of chart I want to take? Stacked column chart, right? Simple. Next, what we need to do? City, your column. Next column, profit. Simple. Next, what you need to do? Enable labels. Okay, let me take a stacked column chart. Go to the new page. Where it is? Second column or second chart. Expand it. Same thing. What I want to take? City and profit, only two, not many. So where the city available here? Drag this into here. You can click over here also. You can drag both. Y-axis, what I want to take? Profit. Simple. This is what I want to next one here, the just enable the labels. Simple, nothing bigger. Go to the format, same thing, go down, click on the data labels. Perfect. Once you scroll up like this, you can see all the cities. Negative values also there, profit. The profit, both positive and negative values are there. Simple. This is how you have to do that one. Perfect. Next one. So before we go for the entry questions, let me make you understand. So this one, did I explain the connection modes? Import connection, direct query mode, right? Okay, fine. Let's check here. We have the different types of the connection modes in our Power BI. Let me open my Paint. Let me take here the connection modes. Okay, let's check how many connection modes that are there for us. So we do have the three types of the connection modes. This is one, this is two, and this is three, for example. Let me take here the first one, second one, Let me take here the third one. Let's see three types of the connection modes that are available for us. The first connection mode is import connection mode. Second type is which we have direct query mode. This is interview question for both experienced freshers. The third one is live connection mode. Okay, perfect. Let me make you understand here the difference between import connection mode, all this. So import connection mode is using for the all the data sources. So I will show you how to do it. This is just observe. The second one, import connection mode, it is default connection mode. This is just observe. The third thing, so you can convert this direct query mode into the import connection mode. Direct query to import connection mode. But it is not possible import connection mode to direct connection mode. That is okay, fine. So this direct connection mode only used for the databases. Databases means what we have databases, SQL Server, good. Or like this, example, other databases, Oracle, like that. So apart from this, what is here the possible? So you can't able to convert into the import connection mode. So can't convert into import mode. Fine. This is just upper. So let me see in the real time. This live connection is coming from the Power BI service. We have discussed in the Power BI service. This is coming from the Power BI service. So this is not that important right now. Once we reach out to Power BI service, we will discuss about the live connection. So let me understand this both. First import connection. So I'm going to connect the any data. Just observe here the. Otherwise, let me take the new Power BI. Just understand here that I'm going to connect with the Excel which we have. Go to downloads where it is available, your Excel. Sample superstar data, go and connect it. One more thing observe here. Can I able to see all the data here? No. So this is one of the interview question for the fresher level. So if you know in your college days, there will be the truncate concept in your SQL. Do you know about this truncate? Truncate will remove the data, but the structure of the data, structure of the table won't be removed, right? So in the preview area of your Power BI here, while you are connecting your table, it is truncated due to the size limit. So it will give you the table, all the columns it will give you, but the problem is data it will give you only the less number of the records. Why? It is truncated. But all your data is there. So I'm just clicking unload. Just observe here, just over your table. Did you observe here this is your table name, orders table, the storage mode, which means connection mode, import connection mode. Did you observe here the date refresh also there? So can I add here my import connection mode? What I can see here, date refresh and time also there. Date and time also both are all there when it is refreshed. So perfect. So apart from this, let me show you. So this is we have connected. Once you over cursor, you can see import connection mode. So here the side, can you able to see the table? The moment you click here, you can see your table. Fine. Can I add this point here? I can see table. I can see data inside table, right? Inside columns or tables that you can use any. Fine. Now let me connect with the direct query mode. Direct query mode. So let me show you. So let me take the one more Power BI, otherwise you will get confused. So this is my new Power BI. I am going to blank report. Now I want to connect with the SQL server. So I am connecting from the SQL server. The moment I click on it, so it will ask, just observe here. Just observe here, it is asking here your server name and here the down query connection. So I'm selecting the direct query mode. So before you go and click over here, you have to provide that your server name. So I have my SQL server. For you, don't worry, just observe only. Once you reach out to SQL server, you can connect it. So I'm just opening my SQL server. Don't worry, just observe only the difference between importing bigger. Let it open database. This is database, let it open SQL server. Perfect. How to get server name? So go here, give right click, go down, properties. Click on the properties. This is your server name. You just copy from here. So don't worry, once you reach out to your Power BI SQL server, you can do it. So go to your Power BI. Here the server name you have to provide. Just paste here. Simple. Now I have connected the direct query mode. Click on it. Now I just observe this one data section, and you have to observe here also tabs. How many tabs are there right now? 5. So let's see what tab will be missing. So these are all the multiple databases. In your real time you will get like this. So for example, I will take the sum of the order date only. Same orders table only I am connecting. So this is also give you truncate due to size limit. Simple. So click on load. You observe here the tabs, you observe here the data section, both. Perfect. Are you getting all tabs here? No, some tab is missing. What tab? Table view missing. So over your cursor, what type of the direction? I know this connection mode, direct query mode. Are you getting any refresh option here? No. So can I add here that one? So you can't see refresh option. Perfect. Can we able to see the data? Table view? No. Can't see table view also. So this is how simply you can remember. Database only, import connection mode, direct query connection mode, this one. Then this is the default connection mode, import mode. Let me make you understand here the moment anywhere you go to the home menu, get data, just click over here, the drop down, go to the more. Here is just over the cursor. Did you observe there, import data from the Microsoft Excel workbook? The down, import, go anywhere like this. So most of the data connection mode is the import connection mode, which means that can I call it as a default connection mode? Yes. So that is you just observe in your real time if anybody asks you. So import connection mode is default connection mode because of the most of the data sources. I am giving here the all data sources you can connect. So what you can see? So data refresh you can see, data also you can see. So direct query mode, what you can't see? Data refresh you can't see, data table view you can't see. So this is database only, direct query mode. This live connection for the Power BI service, we will check this whenever we reach out to the Power BI service. This is how you just remember. If anybody asks you, can't you able to answer it? Simple. So that is how you just have to remember. The next one, let's see. This is the one of the interview question. So what is the procedure for the import connection mode? That is fine. All the default connection mode is import connection mode. Then what is the use of it? Let's check it. Why we are using this import connection mode, that highlight. So for example, so if you have the some of the data here, so let's say some of the databases here. So this is our Power BI desktop, which means your laptop. So if you want to get the data from here to here, so this is database, any database, SQL Server, whatever it is. So this is your Power BI desktop, your laptop. So once you want to connect your data from here, so you can't directly connect your data into your Power BI service. That is direct query mode. So if you want to do the import connection mode, we are discussing about the import connection mode. So perfect. In the import connection mode, what is there? You have to understand. Import connection process or procedure. Let me reduce this one size. Okay, this connection mode now we are discussing. Directly we can't connect it. So what we need to do here, so instead of we are going to directly connecting from the database, so this database is going to take in the form of snapshot image. Snapshot image is just like your picture. So in our mobile, we are taking the picture. Whatever the data it is there in the papers, we are taking picture. Just like that, so import connection mode is taking the picture, which means that can I call it as an image? So image format. it will take in the form of image format. So why it is taking in the form of image format? Let me make you understand here. After you're taking the image format, it need to be connecting here. So it can't directly connect here. So what it will go here, the image format, it is going to save in the format of .bbix file. So this is going to save in the format this one. So why it is going to save this format? Let's understand how it is going to save this format. There will be the one of the powerful engine that is there, that is called the VertiPact engine. So that VertiPact engine is converting your image format into the. So this is VertiPact. So it is there inbuilt with the Power BI desktop. You don't need to install it. So what it will take that one. So from here the image to convert this image into the, by using this VertiPact engine, save into the form of this file. So from here you are going to connect your data into your Power BI connection, Power BI desktop. This is the procedure of import connection mode. Then why we are using this entire procedure rather than directly connecting from here? Let's understand. If you directly connect here, for example, your data is 100 GB. So this 100 GB, if you connect here, so it will go burden on your Power BI desktop directly connecting. Perfect. Performance will be reduced. But what this entire procedure import connection mode will do, 100 GB data into the, convert into the size into the minimum, 10 to 15 GB. So without losing your data, it is going to reduce the size of your file, which means that you can improve your performance. Perfect. So you are not losing any data, you are directly connecting to your Power BI desktop, but only the method we are using the import connection mode. Simple. This is the structure they will ask you in your interview. So let's see in the real time how it is going to work. Let me open it. So what is that Power BI import connection mode we have connected? This is, I think so. This is import connection mode. Did you observe? Just only we have connected. So what you need to do, go and save it to your file. Save as. I'm going to save my file on my desktop. So I'm giving today date only, July 17 now. 17 already given now. Let me give something else. Import July, I have given. Fine. Did you observe at the down what it is going to save in the form of .bbx file? Whatever we have seen here, the experience, this is automatically convert this one. So now let me save it, this one. I am saving in the format of .bbx file where I am saving it on my desktop. Let me check it. Go save it. So just observe here your title will be changed. The moment you saved your file, so it is going to change your title. Whatever your name given, it is going to change. It is giving you the details of it, where it is located. So the name in the form of .bbx file. Perfect. Let me check that one, how .bbx file is looking. In my desktop. So July import now we have given import July now. Perfect. Import July is here, right? Just now we have saved. Just right click over here. So go to the properties, check the size. Only 706 KB your file. Let me check original file. This is what is the file it is? Power BI .bbx file. Did you observe the icon? We have saved only the data Excel data, but it is showing in the format of .bbx file. This icon is related to that Power BI. So let me check original file which we have. So where it is, we have downloaded sample superstore, this one. The same, right click, go to the properties, look at here the size. It is MB. So but how it is converted into KBs, which means that is it reducing the your file size? Yes. Are we losing any data there? No. So that is how the import connection procedure will work out. This is how you just have to understand. So till now this is fine. This is dimension. What is dimension? What is measure? We will discuss tomorrow. Don't worry. Let me make it the pending. But before we are going for this, we have to understand that what are the possible interview questions that are coming for till today. So if anybody asks you what is the Power BI, you can tell simple. So if anybody asks you what is the version that you are using, I told you that every new month new version will come. Simple, you can tell. If anybody asks you what are the different components that are available in Power BI, Power BI desktop, Power BI service, Power BI mobile, Power BI report server, all this, right? So you can tell simple. So if anybody asks you what is the difference between Power BI desktop and Power BI service, simple. Power BI desktop will do project, Power BI service will do cloud. We are going to place there. Power BI desktop is maintained by developer. Power BI service is maintained by admin. Simple, you can tell. So next entry question, just observe. So different connection modes. We have import connection mode, direct query mode, live connection mode. So if anybody asks you what is the difference between import connection mode, direct connection mode, can't you tell? Simple. So if anybody asks you, tell me the procedure of the import connection mode. Can't you tell? So what is the structure of that one? So go here. So directly, instead of directly connecting from the database, it is going to follow this procedure. In practically also you can show them. You save the file and you show them the size of that file also, how it is going to compress. Simple. My next question, did you observe? What is stacked bar? What is stacked column chart? Can't you tell? Simple. You can tell it. So one important highlight question. Can we able to CSV file? Yes, we can connect. What is the full form of CSV? Comma separated value. Simple. If we make any changes in the data, can we able to get it? Yes. How? We have to go for the data refresh. Simple. So this much you can do it. Like this every day you are going to experience the classes. Apart from this, every day you do one task. So at least about yourself, every day do this one. About yourself, at least 6 lines. The second one, if you are working in any company, IT, non-IT, otherwise the fresher guy, you have to, at least write about that your project. So if you are, recently passed out, you know about that recent college, you have done some project. If you can't do it, we will explain it, don't worry. So if you have done at least 6 lines to 10 lines, that is required. Only what are the technologies that you have used, how many members, team members, database what is, and aim of your project. You might be telling in your Viva, right? Explain about your project. The same thing also, nothing bigger. So this is the daily task for you have to do. So apart from this, every day we are taking the real-time scenarios like this, and the interview questions I will let you know. What are the interview questions, possible interview questions that are coming from the discussion. So this is how you have to do practice. That is why 1 hour practice is enough. Then 1 hour practice must be required for your interview questions, how they can ask. So only 30 minutes you just try it. It's just like a drinking coffee every day, cup of coffee. Simple. You just do tell here this one pending one, the dimension, measure value, I will explain you tomorrow. This is the